Right guys, I'm just gonna run over a few rigs I'm using and how to rig them with you. So this is a bit of a how to rig video, I guess. Recently, the last couple of trips, I've been testing out this new shad, and I'm fishing it on a weedless setup with a Tabasco weight, I think you pronounce it. If you so that's the little Tabasco weight. It's a tungsten one I bought, so it's a lot smaller than the traditional lead ones. That's a 7 gram. And there's the shad. It's got this lovely pearl coloured underside. A weedless hook on it. Run through with you how I hook it. So, take everything apart. Right, this is a Tabasco weight. I think it's a Hayabusa EWG hook, weedless hook, sort of commonly known, and that's the clip that goes through the little weight. Here's our shad. Right, so you take the little clip, and you slide the hook on. I like to oh, we can see it. I like to slide the hook so it's facing the right way, and I'll keep it with this little sort of loop. I'll keep it on the downside, so I'm gonna slide it on so it's facing that way. Here is the hook, slid through the Tabasco clip, I guess you'd call it. Next, we slide the clip through the tungsten weight. Basically, there's that little slot that runs through the tungsten weight. Sorry, my hands are a bit dirty, I've been at work all day. And what you do is you slot that bit of metal clip straight through the two slots. It goes in one side and out the other. If I can get it in. That's what she said. Right, so if you pick that up. At the moment I've just got it inserted into the end of the tungsten weight, and I'm just going to slide it all the way through. So that's it, slid all the way through. So yeah, here we have our Tabasco fully rigged. Now I'll show you how to rig up the shad weedless on it. Here's our shad. Here's our hook. What you do is find the middle of the shad, and so this is the top of the shad. It's got a little groove in it for weedless hooks. and you flip it over onto its sort of belly. You insert the hook point right down the middle of the plastic to the shank, and then pull out at a 90-degree bend. So at the moment the hook is on the lure right out the middle, facing backwards. The hook point's coming out of the belly side of the lure. So now slide that all the way down till you hit this little ridge here. Oh, here. Just go ahead and do that. So lure's now slid all the way down to this little ridge, and then what you do is do a 180-degree turn on the lure while pulling, and what that does is it flips the hook the other way around. So now you can lay the hook down the length of the lure, work out the exact position that you want to stick the hook point through, and I'll do that now, show you on camera, so you get the idea that you want to stick the hook point right to the end of this bend. You're going to poke that all the way through the lure. So there we go. I'm going to stick it through just there. Right through the middle of the lure now, in the little slot you've got for the weedless hook at the bottom, and out the slot you've got at the top. So there you go. It's the hook all the way through the bait, and then what I do is slide with these lures with the groove inside, with the groove in them. All you need to do is slide the hook point down into the groove, and then that lure is completely weedless. And that's how you rig a shad weedless on a Tabasco rig. You can see the hook goes into the slot in the belly, and comes into that channel on the top of the lure. I just poked the hook out. That's just a hook poking out of the channel. So when you slide it in, it's completely weedless. And there's no problem for the perch, at least that I target. When they grab the lure, they tend to sort of inhale it. You get the lure right in its mouth, and if I can show you, when the perch grabs down on the lure, I need two hands for this, hold on. Yep, so when the perch grabs down on the lure, the see the hook point is exposed, and that comes down a little, and that hooks straight in the mouth of the perch. You have to have I strike fairly hard. That's because I'm using fluorocarbon and stretchy line. But there we go, Tabasco rig.